Hey, welcome back to Indy Now. Our next guest represents the largest hair restoration clinic in the Midwest. Please welcome Darren Andrews, the clinic director of We Grow Hair Indy. Welcome, Darren. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning. So we are talking a lot about like New Year's, and a lot of people want to be more confident, and for so many, hair really ties into that confidence, and that's what you guys are all about. So first, let's talk about, is it possible to grow hair back?
Yeah, I think, there's a lot of people out there that have tried different products and different things and think that there's no hope, and there is hope. And this is a time of year everybody's looking, New Year's resolutions, want to look and feel their best next year. And, I was one of those guys. I had hair loss, had my hair transplanted when I, got involved with We Grow Hair Indy 16 years ago. And there is hope. There's hope for everybody.
Yeah, because I feel like some people might count themselves out because they think maybe they're not a good candidate. So is that always the case, or is it you should ask the professionals, what would you suggest to those people that think that it's not an option for them, or they've been told no before?
Yeah, you're exactly right. My hair loss was a good example. It's my hair loss on the screen now. Now, it was a general thinning. My frontal hairline was in place. A little bit different, but there's options for everybody, whether it's our hair transplant options or our non-surgical treatment options. And one of our VIPs was a classic example of that.
I did want to see myself looking a bit better in pictures. I wanted more hair, and they have the best technology there is for it, period. They had hundreds of excellent reviews. We Grow Hair Indy cared about me and did exactly what they said they would. Technology was great. So far, the results have been amazing. Hey, hair loss, it's game, set, and match thanks to We Grow Hair Indy.
Look at you guys serving up great hair.
So when I first met with Raj said to me he didn't think he was a candidate. He'd been told before he wasn't, because he had a lot of hair loss. His transplanting hair on the back and the sides wasn't as thick as some people. But even with a situation like that, you can make a massive change. And just the confidence. He won 3 titles last year on the ATP Tour, the Canadian, US, and Australian Opens. Had his best year ever. Was it all his hair? I don't know, but
the confidence didn't hurt.
And
at least he looked good doing it.
Right, exactly.
And one of the big parts about, why you're able to help get these results for people is some of the technology. So how important is that technology, and how are you guys standing apart from other options?
Yeah, it's a great question. We're one of only 2 places in the entire country to offer 2 really advanced hair transplant options. Artist Robotic FUE, Nick, that you see on the screen, that's what he had. This is a transplant using a robotics technique guided by physicians. Multi-unit hair grafting, which is what I had done. We can transplant up to 3 times more hair in a single procedure with that particular technique. This is the multi-unit hair grafting option right here.
Difference.
Isn't that amazing?
That's
one procedure, looks natural. And then not just hair transplant options, we offer every available proven solution for preventative. What we're talking about here is curly hair, right? So some people think my crown area, which is the area in the top, it can't be transplanted. I've got curly hair, we can't do that. We can. So the technology now is amazing. We offer every available proven medical solution, and this is a permanent hair transplant option you're seeing on the screen now, one procedure. So we have some amazing technology.
Yeah, and looking at those pictures too, obviously you can see the difference in the hair, but when you look at their faces, you can see a difference in the smile, whereas before you can tell the confidence isn't fully there, but that after, they're like, look at me.
Well, that's one of the most gratifying parts of what I do. We stand behind what we do, so our follow-up process right through to 12 months after the procedure, the hair grows in gradually. So you'll see someone at the time of the transplant, you'll see them carry themselves differently 4, 8, 12 months later when they have their hair back. It's very gratifying and satisfying. It's an awesome thing to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And for anyone that is watching and they're like, you know what, maybe I want to look into this. How does someone find out if you can help them?
Yeah, so that free private evaluation is the first step. Going to the website at wegrowhairindy.com, looking at different testimonials, looking at the VIP guys, Rajiv Ram, Rick DeMulling, local professional football player. Some amazing information and examples on there, or call us at 1-888-724-5129, and we'll set up that valuation.
Awesome. Very, very cool. So for you, I'm sure with meeting all these people and helping these big transformations, can you tell me a little bit, is there one person that maybe is stuck in your mind, as far as watching their before and after, maybe how it's kind of changed their whole outlook, or, just their, is there someone that's stuck with you?
There's so many. And it's your everyday guys that you see. I think the one thing that stuck with me the most is when I got into this, I thought there would be a certain person you'd do a hair transplant on, and there's not. So we see everyday guys, we see VIPs, and I think the stigma around a hair transplant is gone now, because so many people are doing it. It looks natural, it's permanent, It's no different than anything else that you do to make yourself look and feel better.
Right, yeah.
So there's no one particular guy. There's just been so many.
Yeah.
So many, yeah.
And I feel like after, going through last year and even into this year too, people, they care so much more about, I need to feel good. I need something to bring me up. And this is just one of those ways where they can finally take things into their own control and do that for themselves. So you've seen more of an influx in people reaching out and saying, I wanted to do this for a long time, and now I'm finally doing it. How's that been?
I think we have, with COVID and people being in front of camera and Zoom, they're seeing themselves more often, right? So they're getting that reminder.
Yeah.
And having your hair again is often a segue to other parts of your life. So as we mentioned before, you'll see guys with their hair back, they look and feel better. And when you look good, you feel good, good things happen. And that's a real thing. And so this is a big time of year for that, looking into 2022 and making that positive change.
Yeah, making it your best looking
Right.
year.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
your best year and your best looking.
Your best hair year.
Exactly.
Right. Yep.
Well, awesome. We thank you so much for being here with us, Darren, and definitely go and check them out at We Grow Hair Indy. So we want to also say